you know, fighting an asylum war where the enemy is equipped and there are grouped together. Every person receive a text from Google program, do this to him, do that to him, and they're all working in formation. I really like that. But I'm not fighting alone. So I'm not fighting alone for me to lose. I'm fighting with God. God is supporting me. You know what I'm saying? And nobody goes against God who loses. So I'm aligning myself with the maker of the universe, the one who exists outside of creation, you know. And so I'm not worried, I am not worried, about one bit about losing, I'm fighting for what I believe. Have I done anybody wrong? No. I have not done one person wrong. People have done me wrong. But hey, their free will, exercise whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But I stand firm on my belief on forgiveness. So I'm not going to repeat myself. I'm not going to repeat myself about forgiveness. But you guys, 144,000, do as you please. Okay? So anyhow, God would never make 144,000 who are really striving to succeed in life. It's not about earthly things. This is fight is demonically, what do you call it? These people are using demon entity, jinn, and whatever, trying to attack you and using weapons, using all this radio wave and equipment. So they're well equipped, But mark my word, I am not a person who's going to be broken by the system because I align myself with the creator. And I'm not refusing. I'm refusing to bow down to their maker, to their God. You understand? And this is the name of the game. This has always been because I refused to align with their beliefs, who their God is. I know who their God is. Their God have no authority over me. I serve somebody higher. You know what I'm saying? Somebody higher than their God. And that's why they're upset about it, They keep violating you, in dream state, touching you and sexually violating you and doing all the things to you, you know what I'm saying? But hey, judgment upon us, guys, Keep chipping away and keep fighting for what you believe, okay? All these mind games and deceptions and demeaning, attitudes and behavior toward you and stuff, trying to control you. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to evoke an emotion, a reaction. That's what they live for, They're they love to feed on that, They love to feed on negativity, you know what I'm saying? And that's what they live for. And I wish if this war was justified. If, for example, I've done something wrong to them, then I would have said, yeah, I deserve it, right? But I have not. I just said, no, I'm not interested. That's all I did. And that's what they did not like. Okay? Hey, you can go worship your devil, your Satan, all you want. Baal or Yaldabaoth or whatever who you want to worship, okay? But do not expect people to to follow you in a wrong path. I am not doing that. Okay, and that's the main problem. They want to feel justified by doing it. They think they keep creating problem out of nothing. You know, I am not anybody's problem. They're the one who to blame for all of this because they are used to hearing always yes. When they hear no, it get them bent out of shape. It get them just annoyed. And that's the main reason. And so I'm not worried about any of that, and I'm not going to be broken and made to do things I don't want to do. Okay, I've been fighting for a long time, and this is all I think of it. All I think about all of this, I think it's a test, and only the strong one survives. 144,000. Guys. We just keep chipping away. Even though we're outnumbered now by how many people working together. But one day, if that day is around the corner, when we will be the majority. You know what I'm saying? Just remember that. That's all I'm gonna say. God's supporting you, and God is gonna manifest great things in your life. Okay? So anyhow, chin up and do not worry what the enemy wants from you. Okay? You prevail. Truth will prevail. Okay? It doesn't matter what people think of you. Okay? Because you are not serving no fallen God.